Planning Commission meeting for West Whiteland Township. The two applicants that were on the agenda tonight have asked to be removed from the plan, so they will be on at a later date. And so we're calling this meeting to order and with roll call.
Dan Cody. Todd Rouse.
Denise Jones.
Andy Wright.
Sorry, Raj Kumbardare.
John Miller.
Patrick Gorman.
Sam Corral-Pear. Jen Keller. Okay.
Mr. Chair, you have a quorum.
Thank you. We have a quorum. If we can all stand for our pledge allegiance to the flag, please, and then a moment of silence for our first responders. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so the first item on the agenda is a review of the meeting minutes. Does anyone have any comments on the minutes? Any changes? Anything, Andy? Do I have a motion to approve?
Yeah, I'd like to offer a motion to approve the minutes as is.
And a second?
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. I want to abstain. I wasn't here on the 14th.
Those opposed, no. The motion has carried. Okay, so now, do we have any public comment? Hi, Anita.
There we go. So it's working now? Great. Good evening, Commissioners. My name is Anita Nardone, for the record, 309 Green Circle. Commissioners and staff, I am here this evening to let you know that I received a phone call from Pam on Tuesday of last week telling me that the Board of Supervisors had terminated me effective immediately as chair of the Planning Commission. And I couldn't speak, rather shocked. And stumbled around. Pam explained that the board reviews appointments and they did not feel that my service aligned with the township goals or their vision. Still wondering and shocked and saddened, incredibly saddened. Hung up the phone, realized that my term is not up until next December. Sent an email the next day to Pam and copied John Weller that upon further thought, I did not want to resign before my term ended, and could they please cite for me where the Board of Supervisors could remove a sitting Planning Commission chair. I could not find anything in our ordinances. And then was directed and found myself a section of the Municipal Planning Code that says any member, section 206, any member of a planning commission once qualified and appointed may be removed from office for malfeasance, misfeasance, or nonfeasance in office, or for other just cause by the majority of the vote of the governing party after the member has received 15 days advance notice of the intent to take such a vote. A hearing shall be held in connection with the vote if the member requests it in writing. So I saw that from the Municipal Planning Code a day or two ago. In response to my email, I received a letter from Pam, sent attached to an email this afternoon at 3:30, and if you would, I'm just going to read a portion of it. Dear Anita, as discussed during our phone call on November 11th, the Board of Supervisors has determined your appointment to the West Whiteland Township Planning Commission is concluded 15 days effective from the date of this formal notice. After careful consideration, the board has identified concerns regarding alignment with the township's planning goals, policies, and procedures. Specifically, the board has determined that your actions, including the independent meeting with a developer's consultant outside of the established Planning Commission and township review process are not consistent with the coordinated, transparent, and policy-driven approach required for the township's land use planning functions. They've identified, blah, 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 that this is a conflict of interest. I cannot remember any meeting of just me and the developer's team. I would submit, because it's been such a short time since I received this, that I was invited by West Whiteland Township staff this summer to participate with staff, the developer's design team, and Brian Dunn to talk about the first one or two submissions by the developer. I did attend that meeting at the invitation of West Whiteland Township staff. Later that summer, I was called and emailed by the developer himself, the attorney, to attend a second meeting, at which time I went right to John Weller and asked that I don't think this is good practice. Please give me guidance on this. John responded by email, let me know, yes, this is not, you're not to communicate with the developer, and I did not. That's all I have to say this evening, except that I find this, quite honestly, just all I can say to this letter, Pam, and you said that I could respond to you with Brian and Raj in the room. How dare you impugn my reputation like this in writing for the service that I've given, honestly and to the best of my ability and ethically. I will follow up as I'm allowed to do on this, and I thank you for taking that. Again, for the record, I find this impugnment of my integrity unbelievable and incredibly unprofessional. Thank you.
Thank you, Anita.
Thank you.
This kind of leaves me at a loss for words.
Well, at this point, Ms. Nardone has expressed her intent. At this point, I don't think there's really anything we can say. So, unfortunate as that is. Yeah.
Anyone else? Any?
Is there any response by any of the supervisors or a comment or?
Sure, there's a comment. You can't have a conflict of interest.
Mr. Tony, Pat can't hear you. You need a microphone.
I actually came here for another reason tonight. It wasn't actually for this. I don't know if you can hear me. I really actually was planning on coming here for the Schenken property because it's right in front of my house, but I do want to make a comment. The Planning Commission is an advisory board to the supervisors. Your decisions are just to move things along to the supervisors, and we try to get all the information that you put together and make a good decision on what we're going to do to move forward. When you're out and about, you're a civil engineer and you're meeting and you're with other people and you have a plan that's being proposed, and someone's meeting with these consultants or developers or whatever it may be, it's a conflict of interest, and it's something that we just don't want. It's as simple as that. I mean, we appreciated her service and what she did. Has nothing other than that. It's a conflict of interest. We don't want it. The board decided that this is what's going to happen, and that's the end of it. I don't know why it has to be so dramatic. It was just drama right there. It was unnecessary. So, thank you.
Yeah, off-site visits with the consultant where not even the staff was there. And she met with the developer on-site, outside after the plan was submitted officially to the Planning Commission, which should not happen. You should not have. She was told about it, and then again, she did it a second time. So twice in a row that happened. So it's not acceptable that if some plan comes to you and the developer asks you to come and meet him separately on site, and you have a private meeting without the other planning commission member, which is not declared publicly, it's not acceptable. And that happened.
Was this in reference to the Abrams, the Exum Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's a shame all around. I mean, I guess, I don't know if it's a good thing, but it's, and I wouldn't necessarily call that drama, Brian, but I mean, it's, at least, I appreciate the explanation. I didn't know the additional color. For that, I don't know, I mean, I guess it's a good thing that's gonna be on the record, because looking at it from the outside and now, after tonight, from being on the outside, not a good look for the township when you're looking for volunteers, that if they don't know the full story, you're gonna get lack of volunteers. So I think it's good that it's all out there. So, yeah, I mean, I can't speak to the conflict of interest, but I mean, just, if it wasn't all out there, and you've got a lot of rumors floating around, then I think that would definitely hurt volunteers, because some people be like, well, I'm nervous about volunteering because I guess they could get rid of me if they don't like me. It's just interpretation.
Yeah.
So I think as long as everyone is out there, but I mean, general, personally, it's sad, because I mean, I recruited Anita a lot to come back. I think she brings a lot of value, but I mean, I can't speak to any kind of outside meetings or anything like that, but just in terms of having a valuable member of the planning commission. So.
Yeah, and that's the reason we brought her back, right?
Yeah.
And, but if you have meetings outside the regular planning commission with the developer on a plan that's already submitted, then it becomes a problem.
I get it, and this was separate from the staff.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate my clarification, all right, okay.
Was there any kind of warning?
We told her the first time it should not happen.
We're gonna miss her. She was an expert.
Mr. Chair. Anyone else? Any other comments? Okay, so next item on the agenda is to look at the 2026 meeting date.